have a trio from Magna Carta of a new pen series that will be debuting this weekend at the Chicago Pen Show. And the pens that I'm talking about, I don't have a box. They did not come in a box. They came wrapped up because these are samples. But this is called the Mineral series. We have 3 different pens here that are wrapped in natural rock. So if you look closely at these, you'll see that this is not resin. This is actually natural materials, hence the Mineral series. The first color that I'm going to show you, this is called Bronzite. And it has some brown and kind of gold colored swirly accents in that rock. And this is Desert Rose. It's kind of a purple brown color with kind of a light yellow ochre. This one is called Peace. And this one is white. It has some yellow veins in it. They're really light yellow and gray in it. Out of 3, I really think that the Bronzite, this one right here, is my favorite. They're all the same size. They all have the same shape. And also what they all have is black resin accents. So you have a black finial, a black bottom of the barrel, a black band around the bottom of the cap, which says Magna Carta on it. And then you also have black resin grip. The only thing that I noticed here with this pen was, there's quite a step on it, but when I'm using the pen, I don't feel the step on the pen at all. But yeah, you notice that there is a step down from the barrel to the grip section. The pen does not post, but the pen is big enough to fit in your hand comfortably where you don't have to post. And it's actually, which is really interesting, is that the material that the pen is wrapped in, you would think it would be super heavy. In fact, the pen actually, the most weight is in the cap. So when you have the cap over the nib and you're holding the pen as a whole, yeah, you could feel the weight of it. But when you do not have the cap on and it's just the pen itself, it actually is comfortably light. It is a cartridge converter system. So this is a cartridge. And right now the ink I have in it, it is 3 Oysters Purple Gray. I thought it looked really nice with the brown colors of this material. Each nib is made in-house. So it is a stainless steel nib. And I have all 3. I have a, let me show you a better look at this nib. It is a stainless steel nib. And each nib has the Magna Carta logo engraved on it. Also, another thing that a lot of steel nib pens don't come with, a lot of gold nib pens don't come with, is that Magna Carta's pens come with an ebonite feed. I think that's pretty cool. The ebonite feed ensures that your nib is ready to go when you're ready to write. Keeps the nib wet while you're writing, because man, there's nothing I hate more than hard start and pens that skip. And I haven't had any issues with these trio pens because I actually have 3 different nib sizes here. I have the broad, medium, and fine. My favorite is the broad, but I actually enjoy a broader nib anyway. But these pens, I haven't found them to skip or dry out really easy, and that's been really nice. Well, the next thing you're going to see is you're going to see me inking the pens and writing with the pens. And then we'll come back and talk about the price. As you see, that the writing samples, there were absolutely no problems there. And I also wanted to point out, before I forgot, each pen, they do have the same trim. It is a gold trim, a PVD gold trim. And they also each have the same roller clip. So that way there's no problems if you carry your pen in your shirt, or you like to pop it in, or not pop it, but put it in a pen case. This will allow an easy slide into those areas. Gosh, that sounds really strange. But anyway, you'll be able to clip this pen to whatever you want it to with a little more ease with that roller clip. Well, another thing that I really enjoy about these pens is that when you first touch them, they're cold. Kind of like how pearls, they're cold, but once you start wearing the pearls, they warm up to your body temperature. And that's something I've noticed about these pens is when I'm touching them, they're cold at first, but then they start to feel warm, like warm to my fingers touch. But I like that it goes from cool to warm in my hands. That's actually kind of a cool experience. These pens will be available soon at Apple Bloom and probably some of your other favorite retailers. You can see them firsthand before they hit the stores this weekend at the Chicago Pen Show. Go find the Magna Carta table. Go look at all their pens. They actually have so many different styles of pens. It's amazing. The pens cost. They are $350 each. So for $350, you get a really interesting material, a rock material wrapped around your pen, which is something that I really haven't seen before, except for I think Monte Grappa has made pens out of lapis lazuli. But you also get an in-house steel nib, which they write pretty decent. I don't mind them. I didn't have any problems with them whatsoever. They have ebonite feeds. It's a very cool pen. You'll find them very soon on the Apple Bloom website, but you can also find them at probably your other favorite retailers. As soon as they debut at the Chicago Pen Show, I'm sure that they'll start being shipped out to retailers around the nation. Well, that's really all I have to say about these pens. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a little more about the Magna Carta Mineral Series, and that's how the ink flows.